What if I told you that one of Africa's biggest banks started with a small barbing salon? No big investor, no rich family, just two young men and a simple idea. But here is the shocking part. That idea later became a bank worth over $18 billion. This is the story of GTBank. Let's go back to Nigeria in the 1980s. At that time, banking was difficult, especially in Nigeria, and the service was slow and very little trust. But something else was also a problem. In Ekoyi, a busy part of Lagos, men had to travel far, sometimes dangerously far, just to get a haircut. Yes, a haircut. And that small dial problem was about to change everything. Two friends noticed this problem. Their names were Fula Adiwola and Tayo Adironokon. Both were already working in banking. They understood money and they understood the system. But one day, Fula saw something scary. A man had an accident while rushing out just to get a haircut. That moment hit him hard. So he and his friend asked a simple question. What if we bring the barber closer? Not a big business plan, not a big dream, just a solution. So they put their money together and opened a small barbing salon called Finishing Touch. And guess what? It worked. People came, the salon made money, and more importantly, it showed them something powerful. They work well together. You see, running this barbing salon changed everything from their mindset. They learned how to spot a problem, build a simple solution, manage people, and even handle risks. But one day, they realized something big. The salon was good, but it was not the dream they want. The real dream was much bigger. They sold the salon, and instead of relaxing, they decided to take a huge risk. They wanted to build a new kind of bank, a bank that was fast, honest, and modern and customer focused. Many people thought they were crazy. Starting a bank was not easy, not cheap, not safe, especially in Nigeria. But this is where everything changed. In 1990, after years of planning, they got a banking license and Guaranteed Trust Bank was born. But they didn't want to be like other banks. They focused on service, they trained staff differently, they treated customers better, they paid attention to detail. While others were slow, GT was quick. While others were old-fashioned, GT used technology. But here is the key part. They didn't try to do everything. They did a few things very well and people noticed. Years after years, GTBank grew. More branches, more customers, more trust. They expanded outside Nigeria into other African countries and even the UK. They became known for innovation, strong branding, and smart leadership. GTBank was no longer just a bank, it was a financial powerhouse. Today, the GTBank Group is worth over $18 billion. And remember, it all started with a barbing salon.
Welcome, gentlemen and ladies of the press, and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. We're honored to have you here with us this morning to honor the late Tayo Aderonkun, one of the co-founders of Guaranteed Trust Bank, and one which today we celebrate his legacy.
Emotional morning for me, but at the same time a very happy morning. Emotional because I have to remember my boss who gave me the opportunity to be CEO 10 years later. Again, I'm standing somewhere where 5 years ago we dreamt about doing this. I remember Senator Ebikule Amusu ruined one of my suits and one of my shoes on this site on a rainy day when we were conceiving putting this place up.
We all labored here. Wallahi, we did. They were putting everything here. It was like a refuse bin. And that's why I'm happy that this place is named after Tayo. Those things that Tayo was asking me, that what did you want to do when you become this governor? You can still help your people doing other things. Now you are helping me to prove to him. And I know when they said dead ones, I've not been there, that they see what is happening. He will be happy with all of us.
It's really nice to still see parts of him all over the country, all over the world. is extremely impactful. My father loved education, and the impact it can have in training minds and improving lives has been amazing. We are glad that his love for education and excellence continues to bring honor to the family.
Not only did he believe in a learning organization, he used his money to basically do this.
And that is why we are where we are today.
Just look at it. Beautiful.
And you are not just doing this like this for me today. You are honoring somebody that deserves it.
And we're glad to see the legacy still continue. On behalf of the Aderinko family and my late father, I really like to thank you for this great honor.
This is prime land in Abeokuta. I mean, when you drive in, this is as prime as it gets. So when I dream, I think of this place, and I think of hundreds and hundreds of people who will walk into this place, young people who will walk out, smarter people, brighter people. And I can almost see like a collage of portraits of people who will not only contribute to the success and history of this great institution, but the success and history of this great country of ours.
So what can we learn from this story? First lesson, big dream often start small. Don't ignore small idea. They may be seed. Second lesson, solve real problem. The haircut problem looks small, but it trained them to think like builders. Third lesson, work with the right people. Trust, share vision. That partnership matter. And the biggest lesson, your current situation does not define your future. If two young men could go from cutting hair to building a banking empire, what's stopping you? Your idea doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to start. Start small, learn fast, think big, because your own barbing salon moment may be closer than you think.